Welcome back to another reaction, this time for Medalist Season 2, Episode 6. So we are training. Oop. Let's see how well we do.
きいな。今日はここで強化練習をするんですね。ひかるちゃんって。
Right, Hikaru-san is there as well. Right, she was very mad and did a very good performance. So let's see. How's this looking?
ひかるちゃん。特別な数人しか選ばれないこの場所にひかるちゃんと一緒にいる。やっとここまで来られたんだ。フリーレグタカグタカ。やっぱりあの時も私の級が低いからすごく見えてたわけじゃなかった。ひかるちゃんは普通じゃなくすごい。負けたくない。チューブブロックの成績が全てじゃない。本当の本番は全日本。
Interesting, everyone does the same jump. I wonder how this is structured. Because last episode we had the university student, whatever, doing a whole choreography, and I feel like you can't just do that without everyone being on the same side or on the same page. So I do wonder how this is structured. Is it like, okay, Hikaru does the first jump, is this Lutz? Maybe, I don't remember. And everyone after her does the same, in a specific order. Then she does, I don't know, a loop. Everyone does a loop, and this is how we train? Or is it like I assumed last time that everyone does their own choreography, every one after the other? I don't know how the training would then look. Maybe this is all warm-up. Maybe it's warm-up. Who knows? Still wondering how it's done.
降りられてるぞ。リンナ君、ちょっと。
いいぞマイ。トリプルルッツもう少しだ。
But it's not there yet.
あれ、私以外みんなトリプルルッツ降りる。
Aren't you? I guess not. Pretty sure you landed one, but I don't know if it was a triple last season.
られてる。
ユーナちゃんのトリプルルッツトリプルループ安定している。この感じだと全日本までに仕上げてくるだろう。新一郎の精度が表彰台に2人乗る可能性もあるな。
How many people are on the podium? 3 or 5 again? I mean, we know one of them, that is Hikaru. Also, does the All Japan have different age groups? Because this one, the last tournament, had different age groups, but the All Japan may have the same or more or less no age group differentiation. But nonetheless, Hikaru is on the podium, guaranteed. The girl from last time, maybe. So we could be trying to get the 3rd place. I don't know if we are there yet.
I
don't know So this was a lottery. You are only allowed to be here because you've qualified. It's like a special time you can train, less people in the way. Wouldn't it be better to, I don't know what apart from it being not as full, not as many people, what is the real benefit? Is it just more time? Not as many people? Is there something else you can do that you can't do anywhere else?
唯一かいのりちゃんのチューブブロック優勝見事だった。だが全体の完成度を上げるあの作戦のためにプログラムで飛ばなかったトリプルフリップとトリプルルーはほとんど練習できなかったはず。真中は全日本を見据え。
Oh yeah, the axle. The Lutz. Loop? Question mark? I don't know what the F stands for again. We have loop, we have spin? Turn? Question marks? I don't know.
トリプルルッツの練習も並行してやってきた。それと違いいのりちゃんはゼロからのスタートだ。
I mean, better have full control over these. Then you can work on the other ones, slowly but surely.
チューブで優勝はできたものの、長期的に考えると、むしろマイナスだった可能性も。
Nah.
Inori-san!
What was that? No smile, nothing.
もう少し塔を近くでついてみよう。
Again, it's just a matter of time. It is better to have the basics down, so you can always fall back, and you are sure your fallback is secure. Because if you do a triple lutz and it doesn't work, and now you're under pressure, what do you do? If you have some of the moves and you know you are going to do them, the pressure is less if you mess up.
本番は全日本
Which seemingly you do because everyone messed up.
ノービスなのに予選で完成度を求めすぎるべきじゃなかったんだ。すかさせ
I don't know what you mean. She shouldn't have pushed for such a high level of perfection in the prelims. She should have done Lutz, I guess? A triple Lutz and then failed like the other ones failed? Doesn't really make that much sense.
すぎるべきじゃなかったんだ。すかさ先
It's also not like she's not trying Lutz at all, I assume.
生は重要なことを見ようとしてたんだ。
She's just not very good at
金
it.
メダルが己の首を絞めていくリスクを。
では、お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございました。
I have no idea what the real benefit is. I guess it's just more room to do stuff.
今日のジャンプもいい感じだったね。あれ、ヒカルちゃんいない。リオくん、ヒカルちゃんは？
ああ、ヒカルは途中で帰って。うわっ！何この汗きも！なんでお前だけそんなになってんの？お前だけそんなになってんの？
どれくらい止まらずに滑れるか試してて。
近づかないで！
なんでヒカルちゃん帰ったの？
I do not like her design. I don't like the eyes.
そうだよ。ミカは私のお姉ちゃんだよ。
See, why not have these eyes? Just have them permanently. Only a lot better. Right, her sister was a skater, was some at one point and injured herself. That was the whole point why her mom didn't want her to do the same. And seemingly she was famous. Did they skate solo or did they do like the pair skating? Hmm?
あの時はちょっといろいろあって、でもよかった。いのりちゃんもミカちゃんのアイスショーを見てたんだね。うん、すごく良かったよね、あの時のアイスショー。うん、忘れられない。
So I assume similar to like other sports, when if you get a specific injury, you may never have or you may never be able to perform anymore in that sport on a professional level. I don't know what happened to her, but I also don't know how likely it is that an injury is so severe that you can't do the sport anymore. It feels a little bit weird because she's still growing. Maybe that is a problem because she was still growing. I don't know. Because her sister clearly, or Inori, our main girl, made it clear that you can even perform or you can compete even if you have some even if you don't have as much time trained as the other ones.
そっか、なんか納得しちゃった。いのりちゃん、ミカちゃんの妹だから、あんなにスケーティング上手だったんだね。え、そんな、私は。
うわ、マジじゃん。てか唯一かって名字もろかぶってたわ。へえ、そういうわけか。だからこんなに可愛いんだ。なるほど。唯一かミカの妹か。
I mean, she's known so well. It never seemed like she was a big name before, but now.
だから顔が可愛くて、おでこに三つ編みしてて、ジャンプが下手くそなんだね。結局ジャンプが売りじゃない子はみんなすぐにやめてくんだよな。現実って怖。
You know, even though it feels like a snide remark, it doesn't really seem like she means badly. She seemingly is only telling the truth.
お姉ちゃんはジャンプが下手なんかじゃないです。
I mean, with her leg now.
骨折のせいです。骨折したから、それでやめて。続けてたら、もし続けてたら絶対に止めてた。いのりちゃん。
確率で勝負する世界でもしとか言うな。お前負けた時、もしあのジャンプが飛べてたらとか言い訳すんの。
I mean, it's not really an excuse.
しません。お姉ちゃんが苦手じゃなかったみたいに、私もジャンプ苦手じゃないので。難しいジャンプ成功させるし、金メダルも取るから、そんな言い訳必要ないです。
ふん、よく言うじゃん、そんなこと。なんでそんな強気なわけ？
私も腹筋割れてるからです。
What the fuck? What do you mean? And by the way, what the fuck? Those are insane. I mean, even he is like, holy shit.
だから難しいジャンプ私も飛びますやば超可愛いんだけど
He reminds me a little bit of Methode from Frieren, that also seems to just like cute things.
そっか腹筋割れてるもんなできるぞ間違いない頑張って
あ、いのりさん宿題やってるの？
Is it homework?
先生
I don't believe so.
今書いてて気づいたんですけどもしかして全日本までの残り時間ってちょっとしかないんじゃ
うん、そうだね。決して長いとは言えないかもしれないね。上崎光選手のトリプルアクセルは1回飛ぶだけで 8.0 点。いのりさんがこの前飛んだダブルアクセルオイラートリプルサルコーの 8.1 点とほぼ同じだ。全日本で上崎選手に勝つにはただ難しいジャンプを飛ぶんじゃなく完成度を上げて GOE 出来栄え加点を狙う、それか連続ジャンプとして組み込む必要がある。だからすぐにでもトリプルフリップもトリプルルッツも飛べるようになった方がいい。
So we can do some combinations, I guess. I also assume that you can't just spam the same jump over and over. Now in the last competition, they were required to do one of each jump. But in this All Japans, they probably do not have the requirement. However, I assume that the extra points you can get from a good jump are going to be reduced if you only do the same jump over and over again. But I don't really know. Maybe it's just not allowed. Maybe there's like in volleyball where you can't touch the ball a second time without anyone else having touched beforehand. Maybe it's similar here where you need to have at least one other move between the same jump, or maybe even two. Maybe there's a rule like that. It wouldn't make
無
sense.
理かもしれなくてもここまで来られただけですごいって分かっててもどうしてもトリプルルッツとトリプルフリップも飛びたいです。ヒカルちゃんと戦うために。
いのりさん、
みんなにおへそも見せちゃったんです。
おへ
You mean abs, not belly button.
どういう意味？
いいえ。
俺は無理だなんて思ってないよ。どう？
You just need to find the way that she learns the fastest. Everyone has a different approach. Maybe hers is doing a lot of different jumps, trying until she nails it. Maybe it is like he did with the training, slowly but surely bringing her posture in so she can then nail the jump. We will see what they have as a plan.
最速で進んでもトリプルルッツとフリップがブロック大会に間に合わないのは夏合宿の時点で予想してた。その上で計画を立てたからね。
計画？
ああ、ブロック大会後の1ヶ月でブーストをかけ、短期間でできないジャンプの完成度を上げる。そのためにまずブロック大会で優勝をする。
I mean, very ambitious.
そうなるとブーストがかかるんですか？
金メダルを取ったことで最高のサポートを受けることができるからね。
最高の。
So the club is investing more in her, I guess?
サポート？
Maybe?
ああ、ブロック大会で優勝した選手は注目度と期待度が上がる。そうなると専門家も注目してくれる。
もしかして
トップ選手に引っ張りだこのジャンプの専門家がいのりさんを見てくれることになったよ。
So you have someone helping you train? Okay.
難題に挑戦する準備は整っている。次のステージに行く前にもう一つ必要なことは、
選手のやる気。
We need more abs.
そうできるね。
喜び GOE プラス5、熱々特訓で頑張ります。
全日本ノービス、そこでいのりさん。
Oh. So all Japan's the novice? I see. So I assume everyone under a specific age? So we are unlikely to go against the blue-haired girl, right? I assume?
さんはずっと背中を追い続けてきた上崎光選手と戦う。今年の夏の名後輩の点数は 101.1。
101. What is the max score?
いのりさんのチューブブロック大会の点数が 81.20 だから、
20 points. Who's counting?
約20点の開きがある。ブロック大会と同じ構成では当然届かない。新しい高難度のジャンプの習得が必須だ。トリプ
I
ルフ
guess
リ
we
ッ
are
プ、
back.
トリプルルッツ、
Oh, is okay. Axel, Lutz, flip, loop, Salco, and T. T pose? Turn. Turn? Turn. Probably turn.
トリプルルッツ、
And we have the points again. I mean, this is the big thing. The triple flip doesn't really. You don't really get that many less points than the triple Lutz.
トリプルフリップ、トリプルルッツ、
Again,
トリプルフリップ、
flip, you start from the front and you do a half turn before you start, I guess.
トリプルルッツ。
And the Lutz is from the back.
この2種類のジャンプの難しさは、回転方向と逆の右足をついて飛ぶため、軸が作りづらくて回りにくいこと。
回りにくいし、遠心力がさらについてコーヒーカップの真ん中に全然いけないよ。
At least she has some good visualization. That is important. And again, it feels like the triple flip is, if it is easier, you don't lose that many points.
いのりさん、見てて。
But I know that the ones after that are only like 2 points or so. So you lose like half the points if you don't do one of the bigger ones. I feel like, what if she learned Axel? Maybe she's good at that. Is he going to show his abs as well? I'm assuming he's now going to spin so she can see how it looks like.
ルッツの
Oh. Oh, he's coming onto the ice. Okay.
塔をつくタイミングはこう。
Wasn't the... In his career, he didn't really need to do jumps, right? In his figure skating career, the jumps are not really involved.
すごっ。背の高い人のジャンプは迫力あるな。
どう？一回転だけど参考になった？
はい。
You don't look...
すごくわかりやすくていいで
You
す。
don't look alike.
ありがとうございます。
よかった。じゃあ今のを思い出してもう一度やってみよ
はい。
Yeah, I feel like it did not have the effect you believe it had.
う。よし、よくなってる。やっぱりお手本があるとメリットがいっぱいあるな。でも正直言うといのりさんの反応がびっくりするくらいローテンションでちょっと動揺してるんだな。
It's time for you to train. Do at least a double, maybe even a triple. If you can do a triple Lutz in the time, then she can do it. Then she has like a good example. Oh, he did it in the time, I can do it as well.
思い上がってました。手本になれるように俺もっと上手くなります。
Exactly.
また今日も司先生が飛んでくれて嬉しい。私ちゃんと真面目な顔できてるかな。司先生、大会の後急にジャンプ飛んでくれるようになったけど、大はしゃぎしたら恥ずかしがってやめちゃうかもしんないもんね。だから何も気にしないふり。我慢我慢。
Man, these two idiots. Fair enough. Fair enough.
すれ違う二人。
But it brings him to focus more on learning these jumps. That is going to be very helpful, I feel like. If she has a good example of someone close to her, and whenever she needs to, doing these jumps, especially the harder ones. And also, now it would show her time is not relevant. He learned it in the little time we had, so you can too.
でも指導方法を変えてくれたのは全日本のためだよね。私も絶対に変わらなくちゃ。
いのりさん、俺これから先生のお迎えに行ってくから、また夜の貸し切りで。
I'm interested. Who's the coach?
先生、
Do we know them?
もしかしてジャンプの先生ですか？
そう、現役時代男子の強化選手に選ばれていた有名な人なんだよ。いろんな選手の高難度ジャンプ成功にも関わってるんだ。
Who?
さっきとは違う期待に満ち溢れた笑顔。
先生、
金メダル取ったいのりさんのために他のクラブより優先して来てくれるんだ。しっかり教わってね。
はい。
Which this reminds me of the story of the Winter Olympics, where the coach was it, I believe, or trainer, one of the two, had to change his jacket to other nations because he's more or less responsible for a bunch of different national teams because he's the best there is, which reminds me a little bit of the trainer he is getting that seems to also be going around helping people, probably getting paid naturally. He's coming, or they are coming here first because she got gold, which is good. So there is a real benefit.
すれ違う二人パート2。
I do wonder who it is. Do we know them? I don't believe it's the old guy. I don't believe it's Hikaru's mentor. It may be the one from Okinawa last season.
間違えたかな、待ち合わせ
Is it
場所。
maybe a woman?
いや、合ってるな。ん
Oh.
中学生かな、聞いてみるか。
I'm assuming he knows who they are.
何この水しぶき、サメ。
I have never seen someone
君、危ない
push a shark. So this is our coach, I guess, or trainer, which means that He booked a trainer and did not know what he looks like? Really?
おかえり。
いいんですか、逃がして。
今日は糸垂らして遊んでただけだったから。お、俺もしかしてやっぱりルクス東山の明浦路先生ですね。はじめまして。
今日来てもらったのは
Is he young? Is he not young?
ジャンプの指
He's as tall as her.
導をしてくださる魚淵かける先生です。
よろしくお願いします。
先生？生徒じゃなくて？
先生って何歳なんですか？
おお、みんな気になるよね。僕は32
Crazy.
歳だよ。
ってことはソニドリ先生と4つしか違わない。
It's not even his age. I would question it. Just he looks very young. Or not very young, but he looks young. He looks fresh.
年齢感がめちゃくちゃになるな。
さて、じゃあまずはこれを使って練習するよ。
Oh, right. Inori wanted to train on land, but she couldn't really train on land. Not as much, at least. So I guess this is a tool that helps you with that.
何その棒？
ハーネスって言うんだよ。
ハーネス？
うん。説明するより見てもらった方が早いかな。
これがハーネス。
そうだよ。多くの海外選手もこれを使って練習してるんだ。きついところはない？
大丈夫です。なんだかワクワクです。
でもそれでどうやって滑るの？
釣りしてる人と釣られたお魚みたい。
じゃあ始めようか。とりあえず軸の感じを見たいから一回やってくれる？
ジャンプですか？
もちろん。
Now, I assumed they would do it at standstill, but they move. So this is interesting. Is it to force them to be more centrifugal? Maybe? Not move around as much?
なんか後ろについてくるの変な感じ。
いつでも飛んでいいよ。
はい。普通に飛べばいいんだよね。
Is it giving them extra height?
いつもより高い。ハーネスでシュッとコーヒーカップの真ん中に連れてってくれるんだ。
Right. This is what I assumed would happen. Yeah, but you can't use that in an official competition, I assume.
急にジャンプ能力が魔法でパワーアップしたみたいです。
でしょ？
重くはないんですか？
全然。誤解されがちですが、持ち上げているんじゃなく、あくまで飛び上がるのに合わせて空中で軸を補正しているだけ。僕が提供しているのは空中での適切な軸補正の技術と全国の現場でアップデートしてきた知見。腕力や身長は関係ないから司先生でも釣り上げられるよ。
I would like to see that.
あ、
司先生が釣られてるとこ見てみたいな。
何言ってんの、いのりさん。俺はコーチだよ。そんなこと。いやほーい。
本当に釣り上げちゃった。
上昇中の人を引き上げるのに力はいらないからね。引き上げるのに力はいらないからね。同じ理由でアイスダンスもパートナーを持ち上げる筋力はいらないんだ。
筋力はいらない。
いのりさん、混乱しないように言っとくけど、先生のムキムキは趣味です。
Are you?
趣味。
What are we doing? Don't go for the abs. Don't go for the abs.
じゃあいよいよ今日の課題フリップをやろうか。
For a moment, I was like, she wanted to compare abs for some reason. But okay, so this helps you more with the jump. Understandable. You don't need as much strength, sure, to lift someone up a little bit more while they're already going up. You are just giving them a little more power there. And it helps them be in a tighter rotation, which probably is mostly to get the feeling right, how it feels to do it right, and then try to slowly get closer to that.
トリプルフリップ、そしてトリプルルッツ。上崎選手との20点差を埋めるためにはどうしても必要な高難度ジャンプ。簡単ではないと思うけど、先生の指導で少しでも成功感覚をつかめたら。
じゃあ始めるよ。
Nice. So I'm assuming in next episode we will still have some training. I don't know how many episodes this season has. It seems like we could have enough to go to the Japanese All Japan Novice competition. I do not see Inori winning. I still assume Hikaru is going to win. Maybe she even does a quadruple. We will see. But again, I feel like it's a little bit too early to win and be on her level. We shouldn't forget she still has the handicap of starting a couple years later than Hikaru did. So I assume this is going to come into play. But we will have to see. I assume next episode a little bit more training. And then the episode after is going to start the real competition.